Failing with making money online because you're lazy, you're failing because you don't have a system in place that works without you. In this video, I'm going to show you what a system looks like in a couple ways you can get your own online system set up fast. Listen, this is where 99% of people get stuck. They hustle, they try, they watch the YouTube videos, the trainings, send DMs, create posts, buy tools, buy trainings, and hope that something's going to work. But without a system in place that compounds your efforts, works even while you're sleeping or even when you get tired, then you're always starting from scratch and trying to carry everything on your own shoulders. It's tiring and it doesn't work. Now, I want this to be an interactive video. So whether you're in a place where you can actually talk out loud or not, just say things in your mind, I want you to help me list out what you think some of the problems are that maybe not having a system in place can create. I'm probably hearing you through the internet, right? And I'll list some of those out right over here. Okay. So let's see. When you don't have a system in place, then it's easy to bounce around from product to product. Maybe it's hard to be consistent. Let's see. It's a lot of work when you don't have a system in place. Okay. Let's see. You're not building a customer list. All right. That's a good one. That's probably one you thought of as well. Okay. Inconsistent products, right? So that means like maybe you're promoting one thing this month and then next month you're promoting something else like completely different. And so the people who maybe started following you a couple months ago were like, oh, they were interested in whatever it was that you were talking about then, but the timing wasn't right. So then they come back and they look on your social media page, your Instagram or whatever, and you're promoting something else. And then they're like, oh, so there's that disconnector. Okay. So those are some of the problems that not having a system in place can foster. So now let's think about the opposite thing. So let's talk about places that do have systems in place that you're really familiar with. Let's just create a new list here. All right. So let's say someplace like McDonald's or Starbucks. Okay. There's lots of them, right? We don't have to list them all. Okay. So interact with me again. Why do people choose McDonald's and Starbucks and some of the other popular chains out there? Like, why are those so successful, do you think? Okay, so let's start listing some of those out. Is it because they're healthy? Is it because they're the healthiest choice? Probably not, right? Is it convenience? Maybe. They are all over the place, so it's easier to find. Those are some of the things. The one that I bet that a lot of you came up with, though, is that they're consistent. No matter where you are in the world, you can pretty much think about going to a McDonald's when you want a burger that tastes like the burger that you know. And if you want a little taste of home or something like that, that's a place that you can go. And so they've built a whole brand around that. And the way they achieve that is through systems. So I hope that's making sense and you're seeing how this might work. So they're consistent. And that is something which can really help you if you build that into your business. If you're consistent about what kind of products you offer, the niche you're in, posting and stuff like that on social media, promoting that one thing, then over time, it's impossible for you not to become known as like the go-to person in that space for a group of people. Okay. Doesn't mean you have to be like huge superstar or anything like that. You can do this with 1,000 people and that's very achievable. Okay. Interactive part again. What can we use to build this kind of consistency in our online business? Okay. So I want you to list some things out with me. All right. So let's see here. What can we use to build systems and consistency in our online biz? Okay. So I know I can hear you through the internet. I know what you're saying right now. We can use things like a website, right? I'm going to put funnel builder because I can hear some people saying that too. So if you don't know what that is, it's basically just a website builder. Okay. One of the things that I can hear people saying is that we would offer some sort of sign up page. Okay. Maybe people sign up to join a newsletter. So maybe we offer that, or some sort of giveaway, something like a gift that we give in return for people's email address. Now, why would we do this? Well, think about these things up here, your website, your funnel builder. So what are we building with these things? We're going to be building a business card. Okay. So does that make sense? Like when we build a website or something like that, it's like our online business card, isn't it? So like maybe we don't meet people in person quite as much anymore. We're building an online business. Well, this is where we convey our information. And so what do we have down here if we're doing some kind of sign up? Well, then basically what we're doing down here is we're building a way to get in touch with each other again. So let's just make that red. All right. And that one too. So our sign up page and our lead capture kind of thing here, this whole concept is basically allowing us to communicate with another person and have their contact information. So you get it. All right. So that's another thing that I heard you saying. All right. Now, what else would we want to have? Here's one that I heard people saying, follow-ups. Okay. Like by email. So once we have their contact information, then what do we want to do? We want to send them emails, right? We want to send them that newsletter. We want to send them email updates talking about talking about our products that we offer. Okay. Talking about our business and what we're up to. Now, once we do this in like a bigger way, these things become our system, don't they? So like when we think about like all the stuff that's happening here with a website builder and a sign up page and having follow-up emails, well, this is a system. And why is this all a system? Because we can automate it. Okay. So once we have all of this stuff in place, once we have that page, right? Once we have our newsletter or giveaway or something like that and a sign up form and a way to plop that stuff into some sort of database so that we can send emails, then we can automate the delivery of those emails. Okay. So that's an automated system. And that's what McDonald's and Starbucks and franchises like that have in place. If you're thinking about or opening a burger joint somewhere in the world, then, or any kind of restaurant, you have two options. You can either open your own new business that serves burgers, or you can become a franchisee, which means that you can open a system that's already been built, like a McDonald's or some other kind of burger place, right? Being a franchisee is potentially a great way to go, is because they've figured out a lot of the stuff that you probably don't know yet. Things like how to find the right piece of real estate and secure the real estate, getting your place built or installing all of the systems that you're going to need inside, dealing with training, hiring staff, cleaning, all the different like standards that you have to meet for your local governments and stuff like that. There's like an endless list of things, right? Once you learn that stuff, of course you can go and open up your own burger joint, but doesn't it make sense to maybe start as a franchisee and kind of learn the systems first? I'm going to talk in just a second about a way you can do this online too, so that you don't have to feel like you're building all of these things from scratch by yourself. I'm working on a course on this inside of my free community. So if you want to join that, the link is down in the description. Why does this work? Well, here's the thing. Like basically once you've got the system in place, then it's going to follow up for you night and day while you're sleeping, even when you're tired, and it's going to work all year long. So let's take a quick look at what this kind of looks like in real life. Okay. So here's an example of a lead capture page. So this is thinking back to our list here. We have the website / funnel builder. What we built here is what we call a squeeze page. And that's what this is. This is just a simple one-page thing. All right. And then what it has is just a picture and a button. All right. So in its simplest form, it's a pretty basic website, isn't it? Now on a squeeze page, what do we want to be able to do? We want to be able to collect contact info. And so how do we do that? Well, in this case, when we click on the button, we capture their email address. All right. So once they enter that, then they get this cookbook, and that's what we're giving away. So just thinking back to our list here of all the different things you suggested, we've got the website, we've got a giveaway, and then what we're doing is promoting a product that gives people even more recipes. Okay. So in this case, it's just a bigger bulk of recipes. That's what we're promoting. And boom, now we've got their contact info. we can basically email these folks on a regular basis about this subject. Okay. And they can always walk away from it. So they can always unsubscribe. So don't feel bad about sending them emails. When we go out and we just send them emails day after day after day, okay, that's our system. And now we've got a system in place where all our job is to bring people to this page. Okay. So that really like lessens the burden on us, doesn't it? We just bring people to this page. We let our system, which in this case is emails, do the sell. And in this case, this is an affiliate product. So it's not even our product. We are basically just building these things, these little bridges in between, and just letting the emails do the selling. So that's a system. That's like getting yourself into a franchise. So I hope this has been a revelation a little bit for you. I think the revelation here would just be get a system in place and then get laser focused on just bringing people into this little system. We'll just get lots of people here. So then we can leverage the system. Let the system work for you. All right. Now, once you choose a system, perfect. Right. And I've got a link to a program that actually has all of this stuff built for you. And they've written all the emails and stuff like that for you and all of those things. I'm going to link to it down below, but it's basically kind of like getting yourself into a franchise where you can just leverage the system. Your job is still basically getting the people from out in the world to this squeeze page. Okay. So that's what it looks like. It really simplifies things, really sizes things down. And you just focus on, okay, what ways can I focus on to get people to the squeeze page? That's still work to do, of course, but it is a lot different than having to write emails every day. It's different than having to build pages and deal with all the technical stuff. Okay. It's manageable, right? Once you have the system in place, you just feed it with leads and build this up until you feel like you've got the system working night and day. You're making videos on an Instagram or a YouTube channel or something like that. Well, the nice thing about everything you post is even if it's not like a home run in terms of traffic that it generates, it'll still be out there and generating traffic for you a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now. Okay. That's what's happening right now on my YouTube channel. The one you're watching is I get hundreds or thousands of views every month from all these videos that I made years ago. Okay. It's because they're just out there. Okay. So you can see how over time, the more you work on this traffic part and bringing leads, the more you can basically rely on these systems to start sending you paychecks on a regular basis. Last but not least, you can join my free community if you want to learn how to build some of these things yourself. There's more information in there. And down a link in the description, I'm recommending one affiliate program that really has a sweet system in place, better than what we see here, where it's like there's one product being sold on the other side of this. The one I linked to down below actually has many, many, many products. And so you're not stuck dealing with just once-off commissions from one product and just really having to be relying on that for your income. What you want from an affiliate system is lots of products so that you can be making commissions for years to come from all that traffic that you build. Okay. So they're sending emails, they're promoting this product. Okay. Then they're promoting this product. Later, they'll be promoting this product. And all along, you're getting dollar signs every time one of those sells. And they just keep sending those emails for you. So pretty good system. I recommend checking it out. I hope you found this video helpful. This is just one of the things that you really need to have in place and understand, I think, to be successful online. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And listen, if you haven't already, I'd love to have you as a subscriber on the channel. Listen, I've also set up some playlists on this channel that kind of work with the big containers of information that I'm talking about here, which is creating your own digital products or sourcing digital products you can promote that already have systems in place, getting all your systems set up. All right. And then also how to create content and start building up an audience. So check out those playlists and there'll be a lot more to come, which is why you should subscribe. All right. Well, there's probably some videos popping up on screen right now. Check those out. And listen, we will see you in the next video.